Small scale, you say? But fun scale. Hello and welcome, my disc modelers, to my small hobby YouTube channel. My name is Tomo, and today we're going to be taking a look at 1/72nd scale model from Eduard, the Spitfire Mk.IXc late version. Well, I hope you guys are having a stellar Sunday. I hope that it's sunny where you are, or at least not raining. And summer is coming to the Western Hemisphere, and I know that this time of year, many of you or some of you might not be indoors that much. But before summer does arrive and you want to build something fun, I have just a kit for you, the Spitfire that we're going to see today. It is a 1/72nd scale model from Eduard. Eduard, a Czech company that produces lots and lots and lots of airplanes. They are mainly known for their detailed parts, their detailed up parts for other scale model manufacturers, as well as their own lineup of profipack model kits such as this one. The model is pretty cheap. You can get it from 12 to around 16 euros depending on where you live. It has around, well, I would say 200-ish parts, and it also has photo etch, marks, masks, and lots of beautifully printed decals. This model is mainly geared towards more advanced model makers because of the photo etch capabilities of this aircraft, and with ton of beautiful detail and a detailed cockpit interior. So let us see what I'm talking about, and let's take a look inside the box. So we start this review with this timeless Spitfire Mk.IXc late version profipack. Profipack in Eduard terminology means that it has photo etch parts and it's highly detailed. This particular version is a 2016 release. It is a timeless model because it's been re-released and released in different versions throughout the years, starting from 1997. The latest versions are 2019. This particular model is 70121 model, and it is around 12 to 16 euros depending on where you live, where you shop. So what does this model offer to the model maker? Well, for starters, you can choose from one of the 6 different types of paint scheme and markings for this particular model. You can also display this model on the ground or in the air, although you do need to have a dedicated stand for that. You can display the cockpit in its full glory with the cockpit window open or closed, or the doors of the cockpit open or closed. You have different types of armament that you can fit to the model, as well as masks for the windows, and needless to say, a full buildable detailed cockpit enhanced with photo etch parts if you choose to use them. This model is really well designed and made, and the only crappy bits are these exhaust pipes, which need a little bit more love and attention. But other than that, I have really no hard complaints about it. The attachment points are nice and long, and there is no flash anywhere else, and the detail is phenomenal. For a 1/72nd scale model, it's a little bit too extreme, but you know, it gives it charm, I say. Eduard usually gives you this clear parts sprue wheel that contains various clear parts for the build, but not all of these parts are actually used on this particular model, so just refer to the manual to see which parts need to be used for what version of the plane. These are very nice clear parts, as shown on this example, where you can see clearly text through the windows, super sharp with no distortions. And this is the goodie pack that comes inside all profipack editions of Eduard models, and it's the photo etch parts. These are mainly for the cockpit assembly, but some are also used on the outer surfaces of the airplane. And what's even more impressive, they are painted, so you don't have to bother with that. The last goodie pack contains this cutout masks for the cockpit windows. It's a little bit hard to see, but they are pre-cut, so you don't have to bother with that. With the kit you get 2 types of decals, the bigger sheet and the smaller sheet. The bigger sheet contains all the emblems and the main markings of various types of plane, while the smaller decal sheet of paper mainly contains markings of the airplane that are common to all of these 6 versions. And as you can clearly see from this close-up shot of the video, these decals are phenomenal. Very sharp, clear, and not distorted. Even the most minute detail is very well represented and seen And this is most obvious on the second piece of decal sheet of paper that contains the, I would say, factory markings for the airplane, where you have various warnings along the wings, surfaces, and fuselage to say where not to walk, where's the fuel, where's the caps, where's the first aid, and all that kind of stuff. So really fantastic. The manual is a 20-page glossy paper printed semi-colored manual that has various text on the front, which you can see the history of the plane, and inside, of course, the typical manual. Now, in the first pages, it does look a little bit condensed and rushed because there's so much stuff that you need to attend to before you go to the actual build of the exterior pieces of the airplane. But once you go there, I think it's pretty self-explanatory and easy to follow without any too much hassle. It would be nice if there would be a little bit more text to guide you, but you know, these last pages basically contain the paint schemes and markings for the various Spitfires that you will be able to build. Of course, you can only build one version, so you know, just choose one and then go with it. Like this Spitfire Mk.IXc that was flown by Pierre Klosterman, or this white version number 601 Squadron, Italy, summer 1944. There's various paint schemes, just, you know, choose one, go with it, have fun. And on the very last page are the stencil positions for all the airplanes, so, you know. Well, friends, we've come to the end of this video. Now it's your turn to tell me down in the comments below what you think about the model, and if you have already built it, and what was your experience with the model kit itself. But for now, like always, thank you so very much for watching. If you have been, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye. This model is aimed to a... This model is mainly made... Okay. I will answer, just wait a moment.